Hey everyone, it's Aisha aka Lesh and welcome to my YouTube channel. On Living Lesh, the YouTube channel, you can find everything from travel vlogs and guides to reviews to real talk to some of my podcast episodes from the That Lux Life and everything in between. I am so glad you're here and today we're actually going to do a review. So without further ado, let's get into it. I've heard people who are coming and saying, you're chatting too much on your YouTube videos, but you know what? I love to chat, so that's a problem. You might still get that in this video, but I'm not going to delay. Let's get into what we're going to be talking about today. So today we're actually going to be doing a review slash haul. So, because I bought some things, but I want to share with you my review and also just give you some information about the brand. I guess we want to call it that way. Temu or Temu. People have been like correcting me all over. I've heard both versions, but that's what we're going to talk about today. Temu, and giving you a review as well as a haul on some women's fashion, clothing and accessories that I got. So before we get into what I bought, price point, and giving my feedback on the products I got, I want to first share with you some background on the brand itself, the thing that popped up. So Temu is this, I think it's a Chinese-based brand, that's what I've heard, that popped up all of a sudden. For me, I recently started seeing it, well, not recently. I started seeing it when it's popping up for Facebook ads. You know, those ads that like track everything you're doing and they pop up with these suggestions of places you should be shopping, and some of them are a little sketchy. I've run into some of those where you click on the link and you go to the website and you're like, these products don't look real. But Temu popped up for me that way, and when I first clicked on it, I was first on the website, I was a little hesitant about it, as I'm sure some people who are probably watching this video have clicked on it and gone, I don't know. So I strayed away from it. But I will say that after like seeing other people buy from it and hearing that they got this thing from Temu, I was like, let me go try it out. And the real kicker for me, or the real thing that put me through, was all of a sudden my mom bought a couple of products and I didn't even know where she bought them from, but they were in her kitchen. I was like, oh, these are really neat gadgets, and right now we are settling into our new home, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need this for my house. Where'd you get them? And she was like, Temu. And I'm like, oh, you ordered something from Temu? How much actually survived? And she was like, the stuff's looking good, it's attaching. She was giving good reviews. I think she only had one thing that broke really quickly that she may have noticed, but that's kind of anything that you buy. It happens also with Amazon products. So I was like, you know what, let me get into it and do a little bit of research and then, try out some products myself. Now, ordering from Temu is super easy. The one thing though is you can get super overwhelmed. So there's two ways you can go to order. Obviously there's a website. The second thing is an app. I like the app more, simply because I don't want to go on the web on my phone. I'm already on my phone. And it was easy just to scroll through and add things to my cart. Because sometimes when you go online, you go on your web browser, you add things to your cart, and at some point you reset your phone, you turn it off, or you just exit out the browser. It doesn't always save, and then you have to go back and find things. So I do this with Amazon as well, where if I have the app, I'll like think of something I want or I need, or something I'm just like, aimlessly scrolling through and like, let me just search to see what's popular on any of these apps. So for Temu, I do the same thing. I scroll through, see what's hot, and I add things to my cart. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm buying them that day. I kind of like wait till I reach a certain point where I'm like, all right, let me actually check out, especially because sometimes I'll find it in store. If I'm like walking around Target or walking around wherever, and I know it's not going to price match, but if I can see it in person, I might as well grab it, because when you order things online, you don't know what you're going to get, right? So, but anyway, there are two ways with Temu, the web as well as the app. I highly recommend the app. You can scroll through, it gives you suggestions. There's so many categories. The one thing with the app though is when you do register, be careful with registering your phone number. I made the mistake of putting my phone number in somewhere, and it's been like sending me like out the wazoo text messages on deals. And it keeps saying, oh, thank you for your order. This is on sale. Here's this deal. First of all, Temu always has deals. There's always deals, and the stuff's really low price. So the fact that it's sending this many text messages is a little bit annoying, but here we are. Here we are. So just be careful of that. That's a little new. Checkout's pretty easy. It's very safe. I ordered stuff. I didn't feel like, I was about to be ripped off, that my information was going to get stolen. I didn't feel like people were watching me, but I don't know. If you're watching this and you disagree, you disagree. I always feel like we're being watched. We have phones. They're tracking us all the time. That's just where we are, But anyway, so I didn't feel like it was unsafe, and I didn't feel like there was something fishy about it. I got the same vibe that I had from like, that I get from ordering Shein. So if you want to do a comparison of the ordering process, think of like Shein. It's kind of the same concept, just Shein's more clothing based, whereas like Temu is like clothing, home. There's a lot of great home stuff, which if you stay tuned, make sure you subscribe to this channel. I'm actually going to do another order probably the next few days so that you'll see a review on that too. I'm going to do some of the home essentials. I'm building a home, I might as well get some stuff, so might as well try them out, especially since my mom said they were great. But now that I've kind of give you that brief overview of anything, if you have any more questions about the ordering process, or anything like prior to any, you know, items I'm about to get or about to show you with the haul, just leave them in the comments. I'm happy to answer them about like my experience. But now let's get into the review, what I ordered. So for my order, I ordered a bunch of things. I went from clothing to accessories and kind of some things in between, not accessories I would wear, but like accessories that I could use elsewhere. So let me start by saying I only spent $188. So it wasn't, I set a goal for myself to spend under $200. And I will say that with my budget of $200, the 188 did get me a lot of things, and nothing was more than about 18 bucks. I first got this case. Now, my phone case is something I've had a pop socket, so I'm one that really needs something that I can hold on to. So I did like the fact that this came with a wrist thing. The one thing that I'm not too fond of is you can't put it on either wrist. So obviously you saw me struggling with this hand, but I can put it on this hand and kind of hold it. It's meant to more just kind of be sitting on your wrist versus holding it with it, I'm assuming. I haven't really had any of these, but I did like how cute this little bow is. The phone case itself seems very comfortable. I've dropped this a couple times already just to test it out. So there's kind of like a couple of little nicks on the case itself, which that's kind of what comes with it. Like all of my cases have nicks on them. But the case itself is super cute from the front. You can see my little man there. Always cute, I guess. Whatever, you know. And then I do like this thing, and I just like things being attached. Just in case I'm walking around. I carry wristlets when I go shopping, so I don't always carry a purse, and I don't always have pockets. It's kind of the thing with women's clothing, is it's a gamble whether you get pockets or not, right? The second thing I got accessory-wise is for $3, you can never have enough socks. I'm a girl who just always runs out of socks, and I don't like long socks. So I got this pack of 5 socks in different colors. And the ankles, it sits right below the ankles. So if you wear like shoes that don't really want to show the socks outside of your shoes, these are great for them. They are stretchy. They don't look like they are the highest quality. So I wouldn't expect these to last super, super long. I give these about like 2-3 months before I start seeing any frays, or if they just start looking stretched out too much. But I'm not someone who likes to wear socks in the first place. So it also depends on how often you're wearing them. If you're someone who like wears your socks around the house, if you wear them to walk outside, which sometimes I do if I have socks on, if you are constantly wearing sneakers, you know, you're just gonna overdo it. I also got this headband, just as a headband. You'll see with the outfits, but I just kind of wanted to show it to you. This was pretty like, you know, $2. Nothing too much I'm gonna get into, but again, you're gonna see it with the outfits once we start talking about the outfits. Another thing I got were these blue light glasses. They are not the most sturdiest. Like when I picked them up, I immediately felt like, okay, if I drop these, if I travel with these, they're not going to last. These are definitely ones where I will keep on my desk, and when I need them, I will put them on. And I think they look good. I have been using them. You can see the blue light tint in them. So it does help. I'm one that always wears blue light glasses when I'm working on the computer, especially because I work from home. I run this business. I create these videos. I'm staring at the computer probably the majority of the day, 5 days a week, and sometimes on the weekends. So I feel like this was like a good buy for the price. Again, it was around like $4. So again, I'm not looking for it to be sturdy or last very long. If you really want blue light glasses that are sturdy and last very long, Warby Parker. I have a pair from Warby Parker. They've lasted me for forever. I actually got prescription blue light ones from Warby Parker. Those are the ones I travel with. And usually like wear most of the time, but it's good to have these little stylish ones, like when you want to look a little cuter. Next thing I actually got was the bracelet part, the band part for an Apple Watch. I've had the standard one, which, you know, they come off. In case anyone didn't know, you can change out your bands. So I had that for a while since I purchased it. And I haven't really felt the need to change it simply because I got the rose gold color and it doesn't match with everything. As you can kind of see, it doesn't match. But I did get this. I do like how it fits. This was around like $4, $5, $6, $7. And it came with additional links. So you'll see like that it's longer when it first comes in, but it comes with 3 additional links. So you can adjust it to your wrist. So if you do buy it and you first get it and you're like, yo, why is this so big? Take some of the links off. I had that moment where I was like, this is not going to fit. This is too big. Like it's just going to fall right off. And then I realized, oh, these all come unlinked. And then it links together. I think it's cute for what it is. And if you're not paying too much close attention, it looks stylish without it overtaking. And you just kind of have to like not look at the color. Honestly, if I'm taking this in pictures and it's really bothering me that the colors are off, Photoshop does wonders to match tones. So that's where we are. But I like the way it looks. I like the way it fits. Especially because the other ones are rubber, like the ones they come with, and sometimes it can be a little bit abrasive. So I like how this just is kind of breathable. Other thing I got, speaking of wrists, is you've probably seen these on, I've seen this on Instagram, I've seen these other people using them for their skincare routines. It's not just the headband, but it's also the wrist cuffs. And I like it because I'm often one where I hate the feeling of water running down my arms. Like then I have to wipe everything off. It's just way too much. So I did like this. This was around $2, $3 too. Just be careful of pulling on things. So I can get real strong sometimes, but I pulled mine off and actually ripped it a little bit. But we're going to sit back together and act like it didn't happen. You can also get these on Amazon. I price matched it just to give you an idea. The ones on Amazon are more expensive. And I actually went and ordered for my friend on Amazon, and she told me hers ripped as well when she strong-armed it. So apparently we're just all out here strong-arming things. So if you're looking for it just to kind of be there, I mean, you could still put it on. So it's not like I ripped it. So I can still put it on. It's still going to do its job. Another thing I ordered that's not an accessory that can be worn is I did get this, and this is not brand name. Though it looks like it, it may look like it's brand name. It's not the brand name. But this is, it's all in Chinese, so we definitely know it's a Chinese company. But it's an aromatherapy pendant that you can hang anywhere. But I decided to get it for my car. So my husband usually washes our cars, and if your husband or significant other or partner is anything like mine and they wash the car, they get the little tree things for the air fresheners, and they just are eyesores. And mine also likes to keep the plastic cover on it and just keep bringing it down to just not release all the scent. And I can't stand the way it looks in my car just because it's just an eyesore. So I decided to get this, and this comes in different fragrances. The one I think I got was called Fresh something. I forget what it was. But it's like, it says create a fresh and romantic visual, open the inner, bang out the incense, hang the ribbon, incense can be centered, yada, 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 yada. I don't know. It doesn't tell you the thing in it, but you get the box. When you open it, there's one little rose. It looks like a flower in it. And there are 2 ribbons. I'm not really sure why there were 2 ribbons in there, because if you hang it once, I'm guessing if it falls off, you can restring it. But at that point, you can restring it with that same ribbon. So I have no clue, or just find another ribbon. So the ribbon is left in this box. I already put the piece in my car. I'm going to show you all what it looks like. And it is fragranting the car. Like, I went and sat in the car for a little bit. And it is releasing the fragrance, especially if it sits in there for a while. Don't put it in your car and go, okay, it's been 5 minutes, I don't smell anything. You need a little bit more time. Just give it a little bit more time. I gave it about an hour, and I got in there, I could smell it. So the first piece I want to show you is this loungewear look, and it is a loungewear set. So I bought it. This was the most expensive thing. I think it was around, if I remember correctly, $17, $17, $18. And you can see the one that is here is in like a maroon color. But the set also came in gray as well as pink. So you can get this whole set of loungewear looks that are super comfortable. It's a crop top and kind of a high-waisted short. You can pull the shorts down if you don't want it to be high-waisted. I like wearing them high-waisted because I'm not one that likes a lot of stomach showing. I like a sliver. So it was a good set to have and just look good in it and feel good and feel comfortable. For someone who works from home, being able to just have a loungewear set like this to put like a jacket on or a pullover on and just like rock it out through the day, definitely worth the money. I'm comfortable. The second outfit is actually the outfit I have on. This is another kind of comfortable loungewear set. So whereas those first sets were more for like in the house, I felt like this one is definitely one I could also wear out. It's not super see-through, which I kind of thought it was going to be when I first got it. The buttons, you can leave some open, leave some undone, button all the way up. The shorts are really comfortable and they have pockets. And this is very just, it's loose, it's light, it's comfortable. I really like it. And then I got this headband as a separate accessory, which I said I'm gonna talk about the headbands now. This is a luxury look-alike find. So on the other reverse side of it, if I think I have it reversed, you know, you can't see yourself when you're making these videos. So if this is the side that has the print on it, on the other side, it just says Christian, Christian, Christian. So with that, it's supposed to look like a Christian Dior. But Christian Dior scarves, usually one, are longer, two, they're a lot more expensive. And this one was around like $4 or $5. So it was definitely a lot worth it to have that kind of look-alike where no one might really notice unless they stare at you really hard. And it's also one that's not meant also for a headband, but one you can tie around a purse. So there are look-alike purses and accessories and things on Temu that you can find. You just have to learn how to search them. But there's this two-sided, it's comfortable, it's loose, it ties in the back. It's not very long. So if you're one that, like, you know, wants a long one that kind of drapes down, this one isn't it. But it still looks cute anyway. I think it's more meant for the purses, you know, the tie scarf for purses, but I don't tie scarves onto my purse, so I felt like this was better. The third outfit is this luxe look. It's kind of very a casual but luxury look, and you can mix and match these pieces. So it's like an olive green high-low skirt. You can kind of see it's like asymmetrical at the bottom, and then you have this, I have this crop top buttoned. It's not actually buttoned up, it's just buttons are there. Crop top tank, if you want to call it, and it's like a sweater tank, which I actually saw this tank on Amazon. So when I first saw something like this, I was looking for it, and I saw it on Shop LTK, which if you are not following me on Shop LTK, make sure you follow me. That's where I link all the products. It looks the same when you put it on from the video or the photo I saw on Shop LTK to the one where I got it here. It looks the same. I don't know if the quality is exactly the same, but the quality here I thought was pretty standard. I'm a little hesitant on how long the buttons are going to last, but that's probably gonna have to wash it on gentle cycle or hand wash cycle. It's not one I'll throw in with the regular laundry. And the skirt itself is stretchy. It's the bow on the side does come loose, so just make sure you tighten that up. Now for the rest of my outfits, I did go super comfy. Like I said, I work from home, and even when I leave the house, majority of the time I'm running errands with my little guy, I'm going on play dates, I'm just hanging out and doing, like, you know, casual things. When I travel, I also like to stay casual, especially when I'm traveling with family, just because I kind of want to stay comfortable. When you try to keep with a 4-year-old, you got to stay comfortable. So this first casual outfit is this skirt. I've been really liking these. I have a dress like this that I got from Free People, and I'm one that also likes to wear biker shorts, and I'm also one that likes to wear skirts every once in a while, but I get nervous with shorter skirts when there's like nothing underneath. So this skirt was really cute. It's comfortable. It's like a yoga feel, and then I'm able to put like a little crop top or tank underneath it and throw a sweater on over it to just stay comfortable. And of course, as you see, the sweater says comfort because that's what I'm aiming for. The quality of the sweater, you can feel it's not like a super soft, you're not like getting a cashmere one. And it does feel like it is of a, I don't want to say it feels of a cheap quality, but you know you didn't pay, like when you wear it, you know you didn't pay 30 or 40 bucks for it. And my last look is a combination of 3 pieces. So first it is these wide leg pants. So to give you a little aspect of it, I am 5'3". And I did not order these in short that I remember. I think I just ordered them and just went, we'll see how this turns out. So if you are taller than me, you're probably going to end up with shorter or longer pants or shorter pants. They're going to be cut off. I ordered them in short. But they are just, you know, waisted. They're comfortable. They move with you. And then I got this shirt that just says Mama. I like a lot of branded things, like kind of word things. I think it just look cute. And I actually just, it's longer, so I tied it to kind of make it go with the look, just so you can kind of see off the entire outfit. And then I also got another sweater that says wife on it. So I kind of just throw that on. So those are those sweaters that I keep around my desk. I can just throw when I get cold. But I thought this outfit was a cute outfit to also go walk around, do some casual errands in, work from home in it if I just want to look a little bit more dressier. I'm not one that often puts on a lot of dressier pants at home. I'm very much of a short loungewear, put on a sweater, pull over, crew neck person. But I thought this one was cute if I have errands throughout the day, but I'm still working, so I can kind of still look nice for when I have to get up and run out, but still be comfortable at that same aspect. So overall, for $188, I felt like I got a good amount of products that were a quality that I could accept, especially for a lot of these products being between like $2 to maximum $17. And the $17 things were like sets. So if you 17 divided by 3, I'm not a math whiz, you know, you're still paying around like that $3, $4, $5 aspect. So I felt like it was really worth it shopping on Temu. I mean, I haven't hit anything where I'm like, oh my gosh, this is horrible quality. It's going to break immediately. I need to return this. I didn't hit that with this first buy, but I will say as I was shopping, I made sure to read the reviews. That is something that you should be constantly doing no matter what. Whenever you're shopping online, read the reviews first. Not only just to see what the product is like, but also to get sizing if you're shopping for clothes. A lot of times people will leave their sizing in the comments or on the reviews and just say, you know, I'm this height and it didn't work out for me, or I'm this size and I got an extra small, you need to size up, or I actually got a large and you need to size down. So just keep that in mind for reading those. I do that for not only just Temu, whatever. I do it for Amazon. I do it for Nordstrom. I do it for Revolve. I do it for anywhere I'm shopping online. I read the reviews. And I did that with shopping for these items. I looked at the reviews. There were only a couple items where there weren't any reviews and I took the risk. But it turned out to work out well for me. So for the whole price of $188, that was the total after tax and shipping, it wasn't horrible. And actually I didn't pay for shipping. So once you reach a certain threshold, there is free shipping. Most of the time it's just free shipping, to be honest. Shipping's usually free. And with that, with shipping, you're probably asking, well, how long did it take to get to you? If you were looking for something the next day, don't bank on it. For this order, it took about 2 weeks. I immediately confirmed my order within like 2 hours. The next day it said, you know, shipment in progress, but of course it's coming from overseas. It came through laser ship. So it was a product that, you know, I had to track through laser ship. It got to where it was going, destination facility, and next thing you know, there was a van that pulled up that dropped it off. It probably was through whatever laser ship goes through. So that's kind of their shipping process. I give about 2 weeks for standard shipping, which is that free shipping option. Like I said, overall, I don't have any complaints about it yet, but again, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned. I'm going to be doing another review on Temu orders for household items, and I'll make sure to also do the one for finding those lookalike items where you can look a little bit luxury, but not have to spend that amount of money. You know, instead of spending $1,000 on a purse, let's see if we can spend about like $5, $10, you know, try to do it that way. So again, hit that subscribe button, you know, follow along, stay connected with more reviews. Here we are. But as I'm finishing, we'll stay connected with more reviews, some travel vlogs, stay connected with Living Lesh. Also, don't forget to follow me on my website at livinglesh.com, Instagram Living Lesh, my podcast, That Luxe Life. I'm also now on Thread, which is an Instagram, so just make sure to stay connected. And I'm going to go tend to this guy who is just making a bunch of noise now, but I will see you next time. Thanks for stopping by.